Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Crazy piece of news here. Yesterday, if you remember, the Ukrainians claimed that they destroyed a Russian A-50 spy plane somewhere east of the Sea of Azov by Krasnodar Krai and so on. I made a video on that one, and there's the video on top right here, where it says the Ukrainians shot down another Russian A-50 aircraft, a second in about a month. This was published, I made it yesterday. And I also posted a video on that with some flames, and someone talking about an airplane being shot down and the flames, blah, 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 something burning. Today we have a different kind of article which actually says the Russians shot their own A-50 spy plane. So let me show you the video with the actual incident, which just shows boom, boom, that's it. So let me show you, this was the article that I used yesterday from Ukrainska Pravda, and not only. And this is the plane A-50 that was shot down, it was destroyed. What we know, and I said what we know, I claimed in the video yesterday, is that something was shot down. The guy on the video that I played said Samolyot, I know, is an airplane. So it was an airplane that was shot down. By whom? If it shot down, I said it just got down, landed, crashed. That's the word, crashed. I didn't know who did it. The Ukrainians were all happy. And I said, well, I don't know who did it, what kind of missile. And I claimed that the missile must be a missile that goes 200 miles. It's a long-range missile. That's why in the video that I posted yesterday, I said, well, we don't know. These guys probably have, the guys who operate the systems in Ukraine have missiles that they did not tell the Russians they have them, or the Russians say they already have them, but nevertheless. So in this article here, it was a video posted with just the burn or the burn site. And here is where it was shot down. This is the Azov Sea. And here is where it was shot down, in this area. And I claimed, based on the map, that must be a long-range missile. Or let me show you on the map right there. So it was shot down in this area, and this is where the line of contact is. So that is a kind of far away, and let's put it this way, to hit it from here to there. Therefore I said, well, that must be a long-range missile. Now we have today's article with the video, and it's from the Telegraph, and it says, watch, Russia's accidentally shuts down own spy plane. And this one has the whole thing. There is not going to be something tragic or anything. So here, let me play this for you, and I don't know if I should play any sound or not, because I don't even know what kind of sound it has. I just watched it for a second, but hey, let's go and see. Doesn't have a sound. This is what I placed kind of yesterday, but not as close. It was a little bit further. Oh.
Подожди, так куда он летит, этот
Самолет,
поворачивается. Это дрон ракета была. Въебал! Которая шла за самолетом, она попала в тепловую ловушку. Она ударила в
So social media posts.
Бля, въебал! О, попали. Въебали, прикинь! А куда он упадет, блядь?
I don't know what these guys are saying.
О, нихера себе. Камень. Несколько, не в камень.
Крылья его, блядь. Какой крылья, блядь? Смотри, внутри пустой.
Not fired by the enemy. Pro-Kremlin. No, I don't know. They're pro-Kremlin.
Название его 343 удель на ветке.
So this is the video, and they say here, let's look at the details. Russian forces have accidentally shot down their own 275 million pound spy plane, military spy plane, over occupied Ukraine. Now this is wrong. What do you mean over occupied Ukraine? This location is not over occupied Ukraine. This is, as far as I remember, was Russia. So what do you mean? Occupied Ukraine would be here. So if I go over the map, this is where occupied Ukraine. This has never been occupied Ukraine, as far as I remember. This is Russian right here on this area. So I don't know what these guys are talking about. It's a mistake, I would say. Pro-Kremlin military bloggers have said. Vladimir Romanov. Now, doesn't mean that these bloggers, I don't know them, so I should not say anything about it. Said that the Beriev A-50 Soviet-built plane crashed near the Sea of Azov after it was hit by a missile fired from Mariupol. Now, Mariupol is on the coast of, how do you call it? This is Mariupol right here. So it was shot in the back. It was the east. So this is, Mariupol is right here, and the plane was shot down here. So they shot from here behind here, or it was crashed here, or it's a different one. What's going on here? I mean, you would expect that it would be shot by something here, not by something that's shooting back. How in the hell you got appeared on the radar here only? Murky stuff. We're gonna find out with time. So it was hit a missile fired from Mariupol, the Ukrainian city that Russian forces captured in 2022. With the with the Azovstal plant and the 2,000 almost 600 people taken prisoners. That's Azovstal and Mariupol. The enemy, and I'm quoting, has nothing to do with it. Again, the launches were from the Mariupol area, he told his 140,000 followers, and I'm quoting, after being hit by an air defense missile not fired by the enemy, the A-50 broke in two parts. Now, I don't know if that is not to cause panic into the Russians, say, hey, these guys are hitting inside of us, inside of Russia, this far. It was us who accidentally shot it down. Therefore, don't worry, the Ukrainians cannot hit that far inside. Could be, I don't know, I'm just saying. Mr. Romanov also uploaded 2 videos of the alleged shooting down of the A-50. The first video shows their defense missiles targeting a plane, and the second one of the alleged crash site with a woman commented describing a huge explosion. This is the second A-50 spy plane that Russia has lost in the space of just over a month. In January, Ukraine said they shot down an A-50 over the Sea of Azov. Yeah, that's the one that they did. But nevertheless, that's the second one here. All right, let's see. Although Ukrainian commanders claimed that their forces had shot down the A-50 on Friday evening, Firebomber, another Russian telegram channel with close ties to Russia's Air Force, said that it was too far from the front line to have been struck by Ukrainian defenses. Well, it depends what kind of air defenses they have. And I'm quoting, it's not possible to say at the moment who shot it down, but this is 256, 159 miles from the front line. So you don't know what these guys actually have. The Russian Ministry of Defense has not yet commented on the incident. Russia's A-50 planes are the size of a transport plane and have a crew of 15. They carry a massive fixed radar on the top of their fuselage and are considered vital for giving military commanders visibility over the battlefield. Russia allegedly only started the war with 9. I thought it were 12. I think they have 12, but they started the war with 9 and reportedly isn't able to manufacture anymore. Why not? They lost the virility. Russia's well-connected military bloggers have often criticized Russian military commanders and leaked information that has embarrassed the Kremlin. This week, a Russian military blogger reportedly shot himself after... Okay, that's a different garbage. So, again, who shot it? I don't know. It was shot down, if that's the accurate, event. The fact is, there's one plane was burning and was crashed. If the Ukrainians, if NATO, because as I said before, the guys who operate the systems in Ukraine, I don't think they are Ukrainians. I think they are NATO personnel, which could be Germans, could be Americans, whomever owns HIMARS or has HIMARS in their in the military or Patriot systems. They are not, I would say, Ukrainians. We're going to find out after these guys sell down the Ukraine garbage between the United States and Russia. So if those could have been the ones, and they say only 150 miles from the front line. That means they need a little bit, let's say about 30 miles inside, so they cannot be detected and destroyed by the Russians. So about 200 miles, as I said, 200 miles. I think Storm Shadows go 200 miles up to, or something like that, or they have whatever they have. And remember, the missiles, it's the how do you call it? The system has the ability to fit different kind of the same missile with different kind of distance, going different. Like for instance, I own a Remington 300 Ultra Magnum, and it has 3 kind of cartridges, different powder. So one is with little, is the same cartridge, the same, So this is like, the first one is for, let's say, for deer, which is smaller. The other one is, it goes to elk, and the other one goes to moose and bear, which is the different quantity of powder inside. Therefore, the velocity is bigger, greater. Everything else is the same. Maybe the tip is different. I mean, different weight or something like that. But the same thing with the missiles. There's the same cartridge, the same shape, but it goes longer. So the Russians have no way to know if these guys are gonna supply this or they supply that. So cartridges look the same under different I don't know, term. Let's say A, and it's a C, and it's the same thing. How do you know it? And then when they put it in they fit it into the systems and they shoot it with all the command that can shoot, I don't know, 300 miles or something. Boom, there you have it. If that comes from the Ukrainians. The other ones, I don't think it was from Mariupol shooting back. And that there was no communication, really. It happens. Now, why would the Russians say this? Maybe it was the Russians. If it was the Russians, all right, accidents happens, or they're imbeciles, some people over there. Now, what if it was the Americans shooting it down, or the Ukrainians shooting it down? What would be the point for the Russians to say, yeah, man, the second one, we suck? They would not say that. So I think this is an easier way out of explaining it was us, accidentally did it. They can't do it. You see how strong we are, how tough we are. We destroy our own planes. Anything that moves, we destroy it. It's too embarrassing to say that the enemy destroyed it. Then you say, it was an accident. But hey, on the bright side of that, we are so good. We destroy everything that moves. Garbage. So we don't know. And then they said over there, the bloggers affiliated, associated, close to the military, I mean, really. We don't know yet. That's a fact. It's just this guy say that, this guy say that. Even if the Russians, Russian defense minister comes out, Shoigu said, oh, it was us, or oh, it was them, and the other guy say, no, it was you, it's going to be this guy's word against the other guy's word, which, the same garbage in a war, they will all lie. We're going to find out maybe, I don't know, 5 years, 7 years after the United States and Russia stop this war. Or, anyway, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.